Welcome to Global Harvesters Living by the Word. Today, I'll be sharing on breaking bad habits. We can move forward this 2020 by leaving our bad habits last 2019. Our 2020 will be the same if we follow the old bad habits. But 2020 is a new year if we decide to get out of our bad habits. Jesus said in Matthew 5:29-30, "If your right eye causes you to sin, tear it out and throw it away. For it is better that you lose one of your members than that your whole body be thrown into hell. And if your right hand causes you to sin, cut it off and throw it away. For it is better that you lose one of your members than that your whole body go into hell." That is an exaggeration to communicate the truth. Sin, like lust and stealing, are part of our sinful nature. Jesus is employing a figure of speech known as hyperbole, which is an obvious exaggeration or an intentional overstatement. Jesus is showing us the heinous nature of sin. We cannot change ourselves. Only God does. Therefore, to tear it out and throw it away and to cut it off and throw away means to take drastic measures or actions. What bad habits that limit your growth last 2019? What drastic measure you have to do today or this year to break those bad habits? A bad habit can be sleeping late at night, except for night hours of work, overdependence on our handphones, talking at people's back, watching pornographic films, stealing other people's things or ideas, drug addiction, taking advantage of people's goodness, lying, speaking bad words, laziness, and others. 2020 is a new year if we decide to get out of our bad habits. We have to take drastic measures to live freely by God's grace. Now, let me suggest 2 drastic ways to get out of bad habits. First, cut off and throw away. Cut off and throw away. To cut off means you have to break ties with what causes you to sin or have bad habits. Pornography, for an example. Cut off your ties by confessing the sin to God and throw away sexually illicit materials or avoid pornographic films. Another example is lying. Start to admit the sinful habit of lying or making alibis, then decide to speak honestly, and so on. You have to cut off and throw away. Jesus used idiomatic expressions to communicate to us to make drastic measures against sins. It can be breaking a relationship with your handphone or have a cool-off by practicing moderation. Second, do not justify bad habits. Do not justify bad habits. Most bad habits are developed by thinking that it is okay to do this, or no one sees me. Another, it is okay to do this, or I can get out of it by myself. The truth is, if you give your finger to the devil, he will eat your whole body until you suffer all the consequences of your sin and bad habits. When we rely on our wrong thinking, sooner or later, we will see ourselves deeply sunk into the mud of bad habits. What I am saying is this: be renewed in the attitude of your mind. God sees all that we are doing, and He knows that sin is enslaving. That is why Jesus wants us to take drastic actions to be free. We should take sin and bad habits seriously so that we may depend on God for help. I tell you, we cannot break our sinful and bad habits without God's help. Therefore, we can ask for His grace to help us cut off and throw away the wrong ties that we are accustomed to do that make us sin. We can ask God's help to change the wrong attitudes of our minds by meditating on life words like His Word. We can move forward this 2020 by leaving our bad habits last 2019. 2020 is a new year for us if we decide to get out of our bad habits. See you next Thursday. God bless you.